That's very important parts.
Aww.
Well, that didn't last long.
Come on, I didn't even get to drive it.
Man, that's a bummer. We're at Geyser Loop. This is the engine from Nathan's Baja Bug that he rebuilt. Tires came from Kyle. Wheels came from our wheel supplier that does all of our spun aluminum wheels. Nathan is going to learn how to drive a stick shift today.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot to it, but we'll get it.
And finally drive one of our Volkswagen projects.
Had to redo the master cylinder, all the brake lines. I took out the cutting brake, plumbed that in to a T, ran some lines, stock hoses, out to some rotors and some calipers, although I never replaced the rear axle seals, so this side's not too bad. This axle seal's leaking a little bit. The joys of swing axles, but anyway, we're gonna see how this old buggy does. Our maiden voyage in the dirt, in the little old dune buggy, in the sand or dirt. Hi everybody.
There we go.
Speedo. I can see Nate. We're gonna take this thing for a little cruise in the dirt and see how she does. Go ahead.
Aww.
Well, that didn't last long.
Come on, I didn't even get to drive it.
Man, that's a bummer. It's a really a bummer because now we gotta get this thing all the way back or bring the truck all the way down here.
It looks like it wasn't.
Yeah, it's these bolts came out.
They might be somewhere back there.
Yeah, well, I guarantee they are, but that was short-lived. Got one in.
It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, it just didn't last very long.
Yeah. 50 miles per hour and then thud.
Boom. Oh.
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to not be bent like that.
Yeah. Ideally, it's supposed to not be bent. I'm gonna try to lift this, Nathan. I need you to push this, and that
Down
needs to
into
be
it?
aligned into that.
Yep.
You're gonna have to grab the spindle probably, and that tie rod arm. I mean, oh, it doesn't have a tie rod nut on it either. I wonder if I can back it up.
So if we just get more bolts, we can just bolt it back in?
Yeah, I can.
And straighten out that steering?
Straighten out this tie rod. I gotta find a tie rod nut for that. And we'll have to double check that side, make sure that those guys aren't loose.
I know, huh?
And then we can come back out. But first things first, we gotta get back home.
It was a 20-minute drive out here. Oh well. Okay, at least it wasn't like 2 hours or something.
Truth.
And we didn't break like all the way out there. Okay, when we get back, we should make sure everything's tight.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, we went 50 miles per hour and then...
The front end came apart.
Yeah. It just, falls apart a little bit.
All right, I might try to back it into there and then point straight that way so I can see where I was going. Oh well, that was short-lived, but we made it back. We will go home, try to straighten that tie rod, try to find some bolts to put through those control arms. These link pins and king pins probably all need to be rebuilt. I need to find a tie rod end nut, which is going to be pretty hard pressed because that's a pretty oddball thread size on there. I might have some, we'll see. And then we'll double check that side. But yeah, that was an interesting first drive in the dirt. Well, we did take this back and forth to Grandpa's a couple times last night.
It was fun.
And there was no issues with that, but...
It wasn't really rocky and we weren't going 50.
Anyway, we'll take her back, get her fixed up, and come back for another try. All right, we're back for round 2.
This time, hopefully nothing goes wrong.
Hopefully the front end doesn't come apart this time. So last time, the link pin bolts on that side either were completely missing, or I think they were there, but they just weren't tight. So those two came off. That wheel decided to dangle, and it bent the heck out of that tie rod end, or that tie rod rather.
Which was previously already bent.
It was already bent. It's more straight now. Nathan, hopefully this time you'll actually be able to drive. But I'm still going to take this thing on one lap around here, make certain that everything's good.
Yeah.
Make sure there's no more surprises. So Nathan, what vehicles have you driven? You've driven tractors and two-stick mowers, Land Cruisers, Can-Ams, Razors, but you've never driven a Volkswagen or anything Volkswagen powered.
Yeah.
So this will be your first time doing anything.
Or manual, at least as far as a four-wheeled vehicle. Except this time we do a bit better.
All right, attempt number 2. Let's hope this thing holds together this time.
Plus, we got some tools just in case.
Just in case. All right, Nathan, your first time driving a car.
Yeah.
Or a vehicle with a stick shift, anyway. Okay, well, when it does that, remember, this is a Volkswagen. So put in the clutch.
Clutch.
You got to roll into the clutch, into the throttle. You can't just step on it. Second. There you go. Hold the gas. Don't just shut off. You have to hold it. Otherwise you're going to put it.
like this. I need some water though. Ooh. And that hill was fun too. And that jump, those whoops.
No whoops.
Yeah, that was really fun. I like manual. It's just I wish I had a bit better
seat.
And a clutch that didn't go all the way down here.
Well, we can try and tighten the clutch cable up a little bit.
Go get some water.
Yeah, buddy.
That's really fun. I like that.
We'll go through and tighten up this clutch cable a little bit, if we can, without it twisting. You see if you have a pair of pliers in your toolbox? We'll be back in a bit. We're going to get that tightened, and I'm going to get a seat pad readjusted.
Hit it?
I can't get much out of it, but that might be a little bit better.
Feels better. Yeah, it might be better. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, also plug this up a bit. Okay. That was fun. We were going like 35 over those whoops. I think we got some air.
Yeah, on the back, definitely.
Yeah. I need some more water. Yeah, it's dry out here as well. Yeah, that was fun.
Grab my water. I'm not going to bother unstrapping you. Keep the clutch in. Put it first, then put it second. See how easy it is when your clutch is all the way in? It should be like that when you're driving too. So, everything goes super easy as long as you have the clutch all the way in.
Boom! That was actually pretty good, I think.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. You want to try?
I don't need to try, buddy. I'm out here so you can learn how to drive. But you've got it. It's hot. We're hot. Nathan, you drove.
Yeah.
You drove a manual. You did all right, buddy.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yep.
I got up to, I think, 40 there over the whoops.
Yeah, you're going faster than that through most of it, but yeah. So you can drive a manual. You can definitely get better, but obviously the seating position isn't the best for you.
Yeah, I'm like trying to lean all the way forward just to
Be able
hit
to push
clutch.
the clutch, but yeah. The buggy did good.
We only broke it once today. I mean, that wasn't really wrong with the buggy, it was just loose.
Not the buggy's fault. It's my fault for not checking. But we fixed it, and we made it better. But yeah, we did it, buddy.
Yeah, that was really fun. It's more fun than a razor, honestly. Like, a razor, yeah, you can just go, but this you're actually, like, shifting.
Takes some work to actually drive
yeah,
this.
instead of just stepping on the gas and going.
Yeah. Razors, you can just hit the pedal and go, and you can hit the brake and stop. This, you actually have to think about what you're doing. It takes a lot more skill to drive a manual transmission. Nathan, you drove a manual transmission.
Yeah.
And you only stalled like once or twice on your own accord. On that note,
Life's full of good people.
if you can't find one,
Be one.
later, guys.